Middle-earth, the people who are responsible for Grand Theft Auto 3 and Vice City, they're releasing a brand new game. We were thrilled.
Now, for all the uproar and outrage over GTA, it's ultimately a very good game and an effective satire of American pop culture. Yeah, it was violent. It was also really funny and fun.
And then on the other hand, we have Manhunt, which is deadly serious. In fact, it's the first video game to be banned in New Zealand, so of course there'll be no Manhunt for Middle-earth.
That's me a pity. Yeah. Still, it comes with a great pedigree. It's from Rockstar, and it sure looks creepy.
Yeah, and it has the voice of Brian Cox, and he was the guy who first played Hannibal Lecter in Michael Mann's 1986 film Manhunter.
Way to go, IMDb girl. And there are a lot of people who are going to find it absolutely appalling. So, here's our review of Manhunt.
James Earl Cash, found guilty and sentenced to death, has been on death row for the past 3 years and was executed last night.
James Earl Cash can't seem to catch a break. You see, he's a serial killer who's about to be executed for, well, for being a serial killer. The good news is his execution was faked, so he gets to live. The bad news is he's been kidnapped by a crazed snuff film director and forced to star in a series of videos where it's kill or be killed.
You've had an unexpected reprieve. Do exactly as I say, and I promise this will be over before the night is out.
So, what's a cold-blooded murderer to do? Simple. Grab the nearest implement of pain and get to work. Manhunt is Rockstar Games' most overt attempt to cash in on over-the-top sadism and violence. So overt, in fact, that we can't show you most of the footage, or, ironically, the censors would kill us. Manhunt is also the game that family values touting senators will point to as they introduce new anti-video game legislation. So, thanks a lot, Rockstar. First, the good. Even though it's clearly using a modified version of the GTA 3 engine, the visuals are excellent and suitably creepy. The sound and music are also very good, especially Brian Cox's vocal performance as maniacal video director Lionel Starkweather.
These streets are being patrolled by gangs. They're scum, just like you. And they're here to hunt you down and cut you up.
The core gameplay is also fairly solid, but Manhunt is really just a run-of-the-mill stealth game. You sneak around, hide in shadows, and try to take out the demented gang members before they spot you. You can also lean around corners and knock on the walls, Solid Snake style, to lure unsuspecting goons to their doom. If you're spotted, it's much better to just run away, as Manhunt uses the same crappy combat model found in Grand Theft Auto 3.
Getting you is gonna be a pleasure.
The problem is that the game never goes far beyond what you experience in the first couple of levels. Sure, later you get access to firearms, but running around shooting isn't terribly fun thanks to the clumsy control scheme. So all that's left is the gratuitous violence. Now let me be perfectly clear, Manhunt is violent. If little Timmy wants this game for his birthday, just say no. Manhunt revels in sadistic carnage. By sneaking up behind a foe, you can dispatch them in several gruesome ways, depending on what weapon you're holding and how long you wait before delivering the killing blow. The longer you wait, the more graphic the kill. For the first 15 minutes or so, you will be shocked at the level of violence in this game.
I want to see blood, Cash. Blood!
After that, it just runs out of steam. See, apparently no one told Rockstar that in order for extreme violence to be continually effective as a dramatic tool, there needs to be contrast. Manhunt has none. It's a one-trick pony in a very small corral. And that's why X-Play gives Manhunt for the PS2 a 2 out of 5.
Blech.